Hey guys, happy Tuesday. We're gonna keep going with math. Hopefully homework went well. We are going to throw out the part with the fractions, and right now we're gonna just worry about multiplying decimals. And we are on PDF page 79. And then at the top of my whiteboard or at the top of your page, you can draw a little place value chart, and that will be helpful for this lesson. Okay, so they did A for you already, but I'm going to start with B. So it's 2.3 times 0.9. We know that reads 23 tenths, which I'm going to rewrite as 23 tenths times 9 tenths. So I have 9 tenths, and they rewrote that over here for us. So now we're just going to do, now that we have to change the numbers that are decimals into fractions, so it's easier for us to multiply. Okay, so now we're over here. 9 times 3 is 27, and then 9 times 2 is 18. Oop, but we have to add a 0, and then 18. So 7. This is 10, 8, 9, 10, and 2. So 207 is our answer, but we need a label for this. This is not going to be 207 tenths. It's going to be 207 hundredths, because if I have 1/10 times 1/10, so if I'm multiplying two numbers that are in tenths, then 1 times 1 is 1, and 10 times 10 is 100. So if we're multiplying two numbers that are tenths, that our answer is going to be hundredths. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to label this 207 hundredths. And then to find my number in a decimal, I'm going to go up to my place value and hundredths. I'm going to go up to my place value chart, and I know that the last number is where we read it from. If it's in hundredths, I'm going to start here. The last number is 7, 0, 2. So it's going to read 2, and then decimal point 07 will be our answer. Okay? So we're changing, pretty much this whole lesson is changing decimals into fractions to multiply them and then find your answer. So that's the hardest part, which is not super hard if you use your place value chart too. So I'm going to erase this, so we're going to move on to the next one. All right, 6.6 times 2.8, or, of course, 66 tenths, that's the last number. So 66 tenths times 2.8, or 28 tenths. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing that they did. I'm going to rewrite it so it reads 66 tenths times 28 tenths. And then we're just going to do our multiplication. So it's going to be a little different. So 8 times 6, is going to be 48. And then 8 times 6, 48, plus the 4 is 52. And then I'm going to add my 0 to go on. I'm going to cross out this 4 so I don't mess myself up or erase it. And then 2 times 6 is 12. And then 12 plus the 13. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 13. And then I'm just going to do the regular adding them together. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. 5 plus 3 is 8. And, oh my goodness, yeah, 5 plus 3 is 8, and then the 1. Okay, so I have 1,848. Just because the number is in the thousands, it still is in the hundredths place, because we're still multiplying tenths times tenths, okay? Tenths times tenths is always going to be hundredths. So just because this number is in the thousands, is still going to be hundredths. because it doesn't change the fact that we're multiplying two numbers that are tenths, okay? So I hope that makes sense. And now we have to put it back into a decimal. So we have this number, and we are in the we're ending in the hundredths. So let's start 8, 4, and then decimal, and then 8, and then tricked you out. We need a place value. What comes if we're working this way? It's ones, and then it will be. It goes ones, tenths, hundredths. So this will be in the tens place. The tens place, not the tenths place. So then the 1. So it'll read 18.48, or we know 1,848 hundredths. So that's just how you change it. Just plug it into your place the value chart. All right, let's do another one really quick for practice. So 3.3 or 33 tenths times 1.4 or 14 tenths. So then I'm going to rewrite it over here. Sorry, I'm in the way. 33 tenths times 14 tenths. And maybe you guys can try this one by yourselves. So this would, 4 times 3 is 12. Okay. And then 4 times 3 is 12, and then 13. Okay. And then 1 times 3 is 3. I have to add the 0. And then 1 times 3 is 3 again. Okay. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then 1 plus 3 is 4. So 462, you guessed it, hundredths. Because we're multiplying still 2 tenths together. So hundredths, I'm going to find my hundredths. I'm going to say 2, 6, and then in the ones place is 4. So I can go back up here in my answer and put 4.62 or 462 hundredths. Okay? Not that hard. If you guys have any questions, just message me or Miss Putty.